We are live.
No, we saw.
No, Visa did.
Fucking up. We went right into that. Okay.
No, Visa.
I hate you so much. All right, welcome back to We Have Podcast at Home, where
We're at home.
What's the tag? I had another tagline that I made for this.
You don't have it pulled up, SMH. What are you, like, amateur broadcaster?
Also known as Two Girls, One Cup, the podcast.
What? Okay,
No?
that was not. Why is it two? Who's the cup?
I think Annie's the cup.
Why is Annie the cup?
Because you guys are both girls.
Yeah, we're both girls.
Oh, okay.
I'm a female, you're a female.
I was confused about my gender.
Yeah.
Respect.
So on my right we have Armand.
I am fucking goofy.
Oh my god.
I forgot what like the other word is. Oh, incredibly silly. But my friends call me fucking goofy.
Okay.
So why do you want to divorce me there?
On my left we have Annie.
Yeah. I may be on the left here, but politically I'm also on the left.
There.
And we have me, Hassan, aka Lil Dinosaur Herpes.
Dinosaurs didn't have sex, bro. They're amphibians.
Wait, that's
Amazing.
Females just lays the eggs, and the male fucks the water around the egg.
Fucks the water around the egg.
And he comes into the water, and that goes into the egg. I'm like 80% sure that's how frogs reproduce.
I think that's actually true. I have no idea.
No shit, it's true. Bro.
Frog experts, do not hit us up, because honestly I don't care.
Wait, no, but we need the retention. We need like the
retention.
Retention. We need the attention. Frog experts, hit us up, because everyone knows frogs are actually mammals. Because I've seen those titties, bro.
And now we're gonna have frog experts in our DMs be like, hey, fuck you, bitch.
Or
and that's how we gain traction.
Or they're like, oh my god, they're right. These frogs looking kind of dummy thick.
Like Crazy Frog, like
Bro, he's like doesn't even wear pants, bro. He has that fucking shit wild.
Bing, 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 bong, bong. Indeed. Isn't that what Donald Trump says?
Yeah.
I was like, I've heard this before, not from Crazy Frog though.
You've definitely heard it from Crazy Frog. I think Donald Trump is quoting Crazy Frog there actually. He didn't cite his quote though.
And I quote, "Bing, bing, 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 bong, bong."
And I quote.
Oh no.
So what's on the table today for discussion topic?
Right,
I
yeah.
generated a random phrase and I got kid appliances.
Kid appliances.
So
easy bake oven. But what if you had an easy bake oven?
I thought like
wasn't
using
easy?
kids as appliances.
What are the real world applications of kids?
Like,
slave labor.
No, it's
Whoa.
not slave labor if it's my child.
You could hire 10 kids for the price of one janitor.
What? Bro, why you
And those kids will get
Just
money,
pay them with exposure.
cash money.
They get experience.
what was the actual like line?
I think that was it.
That was it? Oh my god.
You can hire 30 some kids for the price of one janitor. That was all it was. Close enough.
What was the whole point of that? Like what was he trying to?
He's trying to show
say?
that 10 kids are worth a third of a janitor.
He was advocating for like children having jobs, things like that, like lowering the thing age.
Bro, if there was a child in my school sweeping the bathrooms, I would never go to school again.
Yeah, I would feel pretty bad. That seems like not a thing that should be there.
I feel like that's a thing in like other places, and we're just being like really big dicks about it.
Yeah.
But that sounds like us, to be fair.
Yeah, so we probably won't go into such heavy discussion as last time.
Oh well, no, that episode isn't
I'm
getting
gonna
posted though. So
We don't know. Maybe there's some gems in there. I might really extract them and see how long the episode turns out.
Yeah, for those for those that want to know the context of this, we did our first recording last week, and so we did one episode, and then we had dinner, and then we were like, you know what, like we're in the groove.
I think dinner is a bit of a stretch. We ate pizza at like midnight.
That's dinner. We're
Fair
college
enough.
students.
Hey, what are you doing? Breakfast?
Yeah, we're meal prepping next day's breakfast. But yeah, so we decided to, since we were in the group, to just like lab out another one, and so we recorded the podcast, but things got a bit...
It got really heated.
Like, I think at one point me and Annie were just arguing for the sake of argument.
Yep.
Yeah, they were playing devil's advocate really hard, and it...
No, we saw Armand.
We saw Armand.
You're both Armand, okay.
Yeah, we're both. I'm sorry.
Actually, you're both Jar Jar Binks, apparently, now.
I should have mentioned that.
Blar blar blinks.
Yeah, for some reason, I walk up to these two because they're together or something like that, and all of a sudden I just keep hearing like them imitating Jar Jar Binks, and I have no idea.
Savior? You think Jar Jar Binks didn't carry the fucking Star Wars franchise? He was so good he carried the Star Trek franchise, bro. Anything with stars in it. Astronomy?
A Star is Born. He carried Lady Gaga.
He can't.
It's like that one Jesus quote where it's like, there's...
They hated him because he told the truth. Yeah, I agree.
No. Like the one where like there's one set of footprints in the sand, but Jesus is walking with me. Instead of Jesus, it's Jar Jar Binks. You're just carrying Jar Jar Binks on your back entirely.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't that actually part of the first episode 1?
With Jar Jar Binks being
Phantom
Jesus?
Menace?
Yeah.
With like Qui-Gon carrying Jar Jar?
I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember exactly when that
I
happened.
think we like actively blur out the prequels from our memory though.
To be fair, Revenge of the Sith is like,
Is okay.
is a pretty solid start. Like in terms of like, if you look at all 6 of them.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
my
I guess
favorite
there's 8
prequel
now.
is A New Odyssey. So
A New Odyssey?
What?
I mean 2001 Space Odyssey. My bad.
Gee.
Can you tell I don't watch space thrillers? Space thrillers. Wow. The first Star Wars
It's
movie
a
I watched
space
was
thriller.
the one with Rey in it. The
Wait, seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't watch Star Wars until like the new series came out?
I was more of a fantasy and like old and like magic-y, not more like technology-y.
I guess kind of fair.
I was more Percy Jackson and Harry Potter-y than I was.
That was such a great movie.
Percy Jackson was such a good movie, bro. Who's the dude that played Percy Jackson? Logan
Lerman.
He's so hot though.
He is though. I will admit. Was Logan Lerman and also
who's the
Perks
other?
Being a Wallflower? Or was that a different white boy?
I have no idea who that is.
No, who's the
I don't think
who's the
I've-
female actress?
Who I Alexandra
what about
Daddario.
Oh, she's hot as hell.
She is hot.
Yeah,
Very
her eyes are
attractive.
something else, to be honestly.
But they fucked up the color of Annabelle's eyes. Like they should be gray. They fixed it in the second movie, so I was happy about that.
There was a second movie?
There was a second movie.
Sea
It
of-
was
Sea of Monsters?
somehow worse.
Or was it Titan's Curse? No, Sea
Sea
of
of
Monsters.
Sea of Monsters. It got somehow
The
worse.
soundtrack was hella dope, though.
I don't remember the soundtrack. I actively blur out that movie. I remember Percy Jackson 1 because I like to make fun of Percy Jackson 1, but Sea of Monsters, I don't know why
Okay,
I watched it, but I watched
like
it.
embarrassing story. Like, not I don't know. Like, okay, I was like not super smart. I'm still not super smart as an adult, or like whatever I am now. But
You're a mom.
yeah, no,
Misa.
Isa or mom.
It's Misa. What is this Isa?
Misa, what the fuck?
Back when I first saw Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief, like the movie, it was when like DVDs were still like a thing. So I didn't actually watch it in theaters. I like bought the CD.
You wouldn't download.
Uh-huh.
And so I was in I don't remember which store it was, but why the fuck is your water bottle so loud, bro?
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
It doesn't have a hole for like air escape.
I'm sorry.
The hole is your butt.
Wait.
It's like for the water bottle. The water bottle doesn't have a butt.
Make one.
Just kind of hold the bottom. Boom, as a butt.
But yeah, so I like bought. I was looking at.
But,
like,
yeah.
I was looking at because it was like it had like video games and like movies. I was looking at both of them, and I saw Percy Jackson, and like for me that was like monumental. I was like, they made a book into a movie,
Because they've never done that before.
even having
Harry
watched Harry Potter, I was like, they made the book into the movie. Oh my! Because like none of my friends like read the books. I didn't think it was a big thing. Because there was no internet.
You went to a British school and you didn't think Harry Potter
This was
was a big
back when
thing.
I
He's
went
talking
to,
about
this
Percy
was back when I
Jackson.
went to like an Australian school.
Wait, you're talking about Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah. Percy Jackson came out like a while back. Like I didn't have any friends that read Percy Jackson, so I didn't think it was like that big of a thing. And so
Fair enough.
when I first saw it, I was so fucking hyped. I'm like, holy shit! Like they made this into a movie. The book was so good. Like there's no way that they fuck it up because like the book is so good. How can you fuck it up? And I watched it and I was like,
They did like
"Fuck, this is
every
garbage."
book at once.
Well, no, the first one.
They took so many different storylines from all the different books and they just crammed it into
No,
one.
the first one was pretty loyal.
Yeah,
to, like,
they did
no,
do
the
that.
first one was pretty loyal to the first book. Like,
No, it
Was
wasn't.
it?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
They put all the book. They finished. They finished off the entire series in that one movie.
Yeah.
I try to forget the movie then, because all I remember is that in the movie it like opens with them going to the museum and then he gets attacked by one of the
Yeah.
monsters.
That part adds up.
Right.
And then getting to Camp Half-Blood,
They get to
that
Camp
part
Half-Blood, his mom
also
gets kidnapped.
made sense. Mom gets
And then
kidnapped and
Hades
everything.
threatens him and he's like, alright, I'm gonna head out. And then Chiron's like, bro, don't head out. What the fuck, you dumb as hell or what? And then he heads out anyway with
Yeah,
Annabelle
it all stays true up until
last-
they leave.
No, it was like
No,
half an hour.
no, because the was the casino.
No,
was the
it
casino.
fucks up way quicker because the whole plot line of the first book was like they're just traveling, they're trying to figure out what to do. They don't know what
No,
to do.
they get the lightning bolt in the end.
They have like a very vague idea. They get the lightning bolt from Ares, first of all, and it's in a backpack. And in the movie, they get lightning bolts
It's in the
from
shield from Luke,
the
right?
shield. Yeah, and then also the movie's main plot points, the way it goes through the different things that happen in the book, is that they're on the quest to find the different pearls
Yeah, it's
that Percy gets from the random like.
What's her name? Persephone? I can't say it right.
Persephone.
Persephone, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, the pearl things that some like water nymph or something gives to Percy in the middle of whatever ocean he ends up in.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's Santa Monica Pier.
I love that ocean.
Yeah,
I love that ocean.
I don't
You could have just said
know.
water body and it would have been fun.
Body of water.
Because he could have been like having.
'Cause, like, it's up,
it
like,
could have been like a
Percy's,
Harry
like-
Potter thing where he was like just chilling in the tub. and,
Yeah,
like, the
Percy
ghost
just
shit.
like enters it and then she's like, oh here you go. And then also,
Because
when-
no, the Lotus Casino was in the book, was it not?
it was in the book. It wasn't in that book though.
Yeah,
No, it was.
It was.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Summer Solstice was also part of. No, that was part of Titan's Curse, I think. Or was it part
The
of Curse?
all around thing it was correct, but it was just not right.
I mean, I remember
They cut out Ares completely.
Wait, which book?
Which is a huge driving factor of it.
Which book is the one where someone fights Ares, right? I
Yeah.
can't remember which book it was though.
First one.
Was it the first one?
It was the first one where Percy fights Ares.
In like New York City, right? In the streets or some shit?
Was it in New York? It wasn't in New York that he fought Ares. But I feel like that probably did happen in one of the
I
books.
can remember if it's
can't
one of the
remember
short stories or like one of the like actual
I
stories.
think it was a short story.
Might have been.
Yeah. Because not a lot actually happens in New York in Percy Jackson.
Other than
Other
the
than-
first
other
book, because
than the last
the
book.
last war all happens in New York.
That's where it
Yeah.
all happens in New York.
'Cause
But the rest of
yeah.
the series doesn't really happen in New York. There's like the intro bits are usually in New York and maybe some of the outro.
Where was
But-
Camp Half-Blood?
Camp
That was
Half-Blood
like-
was Long Island.
Long Island. That's kind of close to
That-
New York.
that
It's New York. I
That
mean,
is New
we're
York.
talking about Manhattan.
Oh.
Whenever we're saying New York, I mean Manhattan.
We're filthy
Wow.
Americans.
Yeah, we're
Respect.
pieces of shit, I guess. Yeah, but and then also the one thing that hugely like bugged me
Is
was
that Grover looked kind of fib?
that
He
didn't bug
looked
me.
too fib.
That
Did he?
Like when he did the poker face dance, I was like, yo, he's looking mad thick, bro.
What really bugged me was the pearls thing. The whole thing about the pearls is fucking pissed me off.
they couldn't.
And also they changed up like who actually uses the pearls at the end, because at the end in the book the pearls are used by Grover, Annabeth, and Percy, and in the
Yeah.
movie it's used by Annabeth, Percy, and his mom.
Well, I can see why they did what they did. Mainly because they just wanted to, because they needed like a main antagonist, which was just Luke in this case. Because
Yeah.
like if they did just the first book, they would like pray to God that they get a sequel. But then they got a sequel and they fucked it up even more. Like, what? They put like the labyrinth part in it, and I was like, or like the casket of Kronos in like Sea of Monsters, and I was
Yeah.
like,
I don't remember anything
Yeah, they
about
did.
Sea
They
of
did. Yeah, I
Monsters.
remember that.
What happens in what's it? When does Luke get revealed to be the bad guy? He's the bad.
I think Battle of Labyrinth.
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 Because you get that
Is it?
you get that
Is it?
dude who doesn't break a sweat in any fight because he's a robot.
Yeah,
And,
Daedalus.
yeah, and when he like when they finally manage to get past him, it's like, wait, Luke? I could be wrong. I have not read either of the Percy Jackson books in a very long time.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was earlier.
was it earlier?
I think it happens in the first book.
No, because oh wait, no, it's
It does
Golden-
happen in the first
It's
book.
the one with the fleece, isn't it? Because they get the fleece because of something Luke does to the tree. Or am I
Yeah,
remembering
Luke poisons the
movie?
tree.
Yeah, okay, that's also in the movie.
It happens in the first book. Luke gets revealed as a villain.
And then the Sea of Monsters just getting the golden fleece to save the camp, and then Titan's
Yeah.
Curse is I cannot remember.
Titan's Curse is the one that happens in the middle of winter. That's the whole Nico and whatever Bianca D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, that's the Artemis and
Yeah, Artemis and
Apollo
Hunter's
arc.
thing.
Yeah. That's where she dies,
I
right?
thought we said arc,
Arc. I did say arc.
like it's an anime. Percy Jackson's
It
the
is
best
an
anime. And then Battle of Labyrinth is after Titan's Curse, and then is there one more before the hero, whatever the last one was called?
Secret. What? No, the Last Hero, isn't it? Something like that.
No, listen, that's
Last
definitely not what
Olympian?
it's called.
That's Olympian. That's
Last
Olympian.
Olympian.
That's there's 5, right? So it goes.
Heroes of Olympus was
Beef.
significantly better.
I don't know if it was significantly better, but
I
it's
like
pretty
it
good.
so much more.
I really enjoyed it.
Mainly because of just Leo. Leo was like my fucking beast.
Yes.
He's like, I'm seventh wheeling and
My
I guess I'm
fucking
proud.
beast.
When Leo finally gets with like what's
The
her
machine.
name? Not the machine.
Dude, he fucking loves that boat, bro.
He fucking loves that dragon, which is the boat. Never mind.
Well, it becomes a boat.
It becomes the boat.
Inside you.
Honestly, like they played the whole thing so cool because they had like Nico chilling in between both camps, and then he just comes up and he's like, "Yeah, I guess I can like get stones out of the ground that are kind of shiny."
Wait, what?
Oh no, that's his sister or like his half sister. The daughter of Pluto has the power to, because in Roman mythology it's also linked to like riches and stuff. Has the power to just get like precious metals out of the ground.
Was that Hazel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like her like stepmom or mom would like abuse that, or someone would abuse that, or some fucking shitty parental figure would abuse that about her.
Yeah.
And then I think she falls in love with Jason.
No, she falls in love with Frank.
Jason?
Hazel and Frank are a thing.
No, Frank falls in love with the Aphrodite chick, right? Oh, Hazel is Aphrodite. Hazel's Aphrodite because she can change her eye color.
What? No.
Don't look at me. I can't remember anything. It's way too long.
What's the Roman version of Aphrodite?
Venus.
Venus?
I'm
There's
your
a daughter of
Venus.
Venus. I think Hazel is the daughter
I'm
of
your
Venus.
fire, your
Hazel.
desire.
Best is the daughter of Pluto.
Pluto. So who's the daughter of Venus?
I don't think there's any. Oh, Piper.
Piper and Frank get together, dumbass.
Okay,
Hazel
no.
and
Piper and Jason get together.
is it Piper and Jason?
Jason?
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Jason?
Jason. And then who's Percy with? Damn, I can't remember.
Annabeth?
Obviously,
Okay, I
dumbass.
thought because you didn't remember who Jason was with. I was like, here,
I
dumbass.
remember who Jason is. Like, can I remember like the girl characters? Because I'm gay.
As you all know, gay people can't remember girls.
They simply cannot. They have the inability to female.
Why do you think Donald Trump won? Oh, I can't say that.
What?
I was gonna. Why do you think Donald Trump won? The gays didn't know who Hillary Clinton was.
You made no sense there.
That's like, why did Donald Trump win the election? Election.
Election.
Why did he win the bloody election? It's because the gays didn't know who Hillary Clinton was.
There's still Bernie Sanders.
Who?
No, but that was before.
Yeah, the gays didn't come in until the final.
Bernie Sanders ran for the last one too.
No, I mean that was before. Like that was before
gays
the
can
main,
see,
just the main.
before
thing.
the gays got
females,
there, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
when it's in
Bang.
the primaries, because it's a prime number. So
Yeah, it
gays
is.
are fine with it.
it's a god of war, but he's like indivisible. Ah!
Prime number? What?
Yeah,
Primaries.
Primaries.
God, that's when you can order the God of War on Amazon and get free one-day shipping.
Schlipping.
Okay, can I just say, Amazon Prime in Canada is kind of shit.
That's true.
You can't.
In
I
America,
have
they're like
nothing
bully
against
their
that.
workers into delivering it in like 15 minutes, and in Canada, they're like, "I will get it to you in a week if it doesn't snow, I guess."
I mean, we got these mics in like a day.
But these are like Amazon mics, like the Amazon choice. Like if it's not being retailed by Amazon, it'll take fucking forever.
That's the point. They want you to buy the Amazon stuff.
Sounds kind of stupid. I mean, I guess it is. Well, I mean, it doesn't, because Bill Gates is richer than Jeff Bezos now.
So?
Hasn't it always been?
No.
It was Jeff Bezos it was Bill Gates for a long while, and then it was Jeff Bezos for a bit, and now it's Bill Gates again. By like
Yeah.
100. not
And they're all like
1 billion-ish.
fucking trash conservatives. No.
Bill Gates?
Bill Gates?
Yeah. Yeah,
Bro,
he
Bill
was
Gates
like,
is
you know
chill.
what, maybe I don't want to vote for Bernie. Bernie's gonna tax me more. And I'm gonna lose a bunch of money. So
Bill
maybe he's
uses
still gonna be
so
a
much of his
billionaire.
money to like help others. Like the yearly letter by Bill and Melinda Gates has helped so many people. I don't think he's stingy about his money.
Yeah, and he's not giving any to it like as much to his kids.
Yeah, his inheritance is like pretty much non-existent
Yeah.
compared to like how much he makes.
Can you imagine like?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's doing that as well, isn't he? Like he's
Just
not
not-
giving all of his money. Like he's giving them enough to like survive on their own, but it's not like this is your money. This is like his money. Which I can respect, like, you know, like, your kids, I also, wait, no, you know what, I changed my mind, I can't respect that. Like, you worked hard so your kids wouldn't have to suffer like you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
But
then,
it's I think that he's not gonna leave it so much that like the kids are gonna be in poverty.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Because, like, people nowadays are like, oh, kids have it so easy. Like, yeah, wasn't that the point of you guys doing everything you did?
And I guess not. I guess they just really want us to suffer for
Guess
some
I'll
reason.
die.
I guess.
Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Rewind.
Oh, YouTube Rewind's coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
shit!
I forgot YouTube Rewind is a thing. I actually have never. I don't think I've seen a full YouTube Rewind.
What? Actually,
I
wait, hang on.
never
Wait,
care
shh,
for them.
Let me move this mic further.
No. I saw the I saw last year's YouTube Rewind, the one that was absolute trash.
The one that was a dumpster fire?
Yeah.
I saw the.
And then I saw PewDiePie's,
That was pretty solid.
and I was like, that was amazing.
The 25th. I can't remember. One of them was really good. Like one of them I really.
I like the one where PewDiePie was on the beach.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't remember which year that was.
I think it's either 2013 or 2014 or 15.
Or it wasn't 16.
No, that was like
Probably not 2003.
What has even happened in YouTube this year that's been like significant?
I think there's been some things.
Like
Has to have been something.
there's currently there's
I think
there's
Michael
that-
Reeves might be on YouTube Rewind.
Who's that?
There's a
He's the guy who like does the crazy
screaming Roomba.
screaming Roomba and like taser camera.
Has he hit 1 million? If you hit a
He's
million,
at like at 2 million right now.
if you hit 1 million in the year, you get put on your rewind, don't you?
Really?
I think.
Is that a rule?
Oh no! If you hit 100 in a year, there's like a book, and when you get your 100 mil plaque, you get there's like a book of everyone that hit 100 million that year with you.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but I don't think anything significant has happened this year on YouTube.
Oh wait, no, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. They did a
released
bunch of
makeup
stuff.
brand?
Yeah, and then what's it? James Charles did some stupid shit. A lot of beauty YouTube shit went down this year, I think.
I don't think YouTube's gonna cover like negative PR on the like YouTube rewind.
There was so much negative PR. Like there's that.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
that
there was-
As in, they won't cover negative events.
there's the thing that's still going on right now.
Which one?
The whole demonetization and some.
Why would they
bullshit.
put that
Oh,
in
and
YouTube
the
Rewind?
kids thing.
The kids one, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh shit!
YouTube's like, we're gonna
Again,
demonetize you if you don't make like friendly content.
Well, it's
But if you make too kiddy friendly content, we're gonna demonetize you
Oh,
still.
the new.
well, it's more of the fact that like if you make content that's clearly for kids and then you do weird like non-kid stuff in it, that's what
It's
we're
like the whole.
demonetized.
Was it the? loot
That's the
box thing?
idea, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's because of
That's YouTube in a nutshell.
that's because of the what do you call it? What's the company called? The FCA?
FTC.
FTC.
Federal
Yeah.
Trade Commission.
The whatever.
Yeah.
They're like they sued YouTube for like a bunch of money and then they're just like we can sue individual creators. YouTube is just trying to like damage control, but obviously it's YouTube, so it's gonna.
Honestly, when PewDiePie said it's the same fucking shit, go fuck yourselves, I was like, bro, I stand.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard him swear in so fucking long. Like holy shit.
But what was he saying? It was the same shit as.
He got called a trans. I should just talk about this. He got called a transphobe.
Why?
Have you seen? I don't know if you've heard.
I read
about
a
it.
quote. I read a quote about PewDiePie. It was like, PewDiePie could like hear someone sneeze and not say bless you and be.
Oh yeah, I read.
And it'll be labeled as like a hate crime. I think that's where I saw it from. You retweeted it, and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
But basically, what happened was, there was a Dr. Phil episode where two were they Instagram comedians, influencers.
No.
Some fucking kids who think they have a shit ton of clout basically recorded themselves like
Record the podcast.
They recorded themselves like licking ice cream put back in the box.
Oh,
They were like one of the first few people that did it, so they got like a lot of attention.
Hey, you guys are all picking fucking your people.
Yeah, I saw you go for Wii Fit Trainer. I was just like, whoa.
Why would I pick Wii Fit Trainer?
We're not paying mains. We paid money to play this one.
Well, he paid money for us to.
So why not?
Thank you,
Okay, I
Daddy.
can't. I'm not new as good as you guys. So.
But so basically, so they were on one of the first people to do this. So they got clout off of it. Now I don't know who the fuck they are, but apparently they think they're like very clout heavy, and so they were on Dr. Phil, and one of them was like, "Yeah, I don't talk to my parents because they don't have enough Instagram followers for me to like, for them to make a difference in my like social."
I
standing."
saw that somewhere. That they got a picture with that subtitles on it. I thought it was fake.
No, it's legit.
Oh,
And,
God.
basically, one of them is a transgender person, and they identify as a she. But PewDiePie said he when referring to him, and PewDiePie was like, "Look, it was an honest mistake. I wasn't trying to be transphobic, and like her name is like a male. I don't remember the name, but he was like, to me, it sounded like a male name, so I thought he identified as a male." And so PewDiePie was like, "I obviously don't harbor any ill intent. I support the LGBTQ community. I have nothing against them, and I wouldn't do this as like a hate crime." That's what he said. But everyone on Twitter was just like, everyone on Twitter with an anime avatar and like a peach emoji or like a sakura emoji in their bio was like, "PewDiePie was transphobic. If you follow him and you follow me, unfollow me or unfollow him." And PewDiePie just fucking lost it. He was like, "Go fuck yourself. It's the same fucking shit all over again." And I was like, honestly, it's fucking...
Respect.
Respect.
Yeah, he's been through so much of just nonsense.
Like people just hate on
And
him for no
he's
reason.
such a he's really not a bad dude.
Like him and Marty just like chilling, bro, and people
they're
are
they're just living their life. Let them live their
haters
life.
be like haters, bro.
Like, yeah, I understand that as a public figure, you have to be subject to some scrutiny, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
You're a public figure. But the amount that PewDiePie goes through is just
Almost on
way
a constant
excessive.
basis. Like, sure, there's some stuff that he's done that you, as like, even as a fan, you would find it very hard to defend. Not that you should be looking for reasons to defend it because you're a fan.
Yeah, you should criticize your heroes.
Yeah, but
And you criticize people who are famous and you idolize and all that shit. But like, I think out of recent memory, the only really big thing I would criticize PewDiePie for is that one, the two brown dudes Hitler thing.
honestly, even that,
And even that, sure, out of context,
No,
it looks
honestly,
terrible.
to me,
but
the
in
worst thing
context,
he's
it's
done
really
is
not bad.
probably the he said the N word on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about
I think
that.
that's
Probably the worst.
That's the worst. Like the Fiverr thing, like I don't really find that racist. Like if
I think
if the
his point
companies
there was to prove that this is stupid.
and if the companies were like, oh, we're doing this, I feel like they should have gotten just as much hate as he did because as a producer or like as a content creator, sure PewDiePie shouldn't have done that, but as someone who's getting paid to do these services, if you don't have the moral high ground to be like, well, this is kind of fucked up, I don't want to talk about
Well,
this.
to be fair, those guys didn't know English.
No, but then
the company that allows
company
them.
that did.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about the guy. I'm not saying the
You're
people
talking
in the
about Fiverr.
video. I'm talking about the employer that did the transaction or whatever it would be called.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's probably the worst thing he's done. Like he's gotten a lot of flack for people call him homophobic for some reason. I don't know why. Like honestly, all he's done for the last 2 months
He's like
is play
Nordic.
Minecraft. Yeah,
Nordic people are aren't they super pro LGBT generally?
That's kind of racist.
that's kind
I thought that was a stereotype.
It's
that I
a
think
positive
thing.
racism.
Positive racism, hell.
I guess. But all he did for the last 2 months is literally just play fucking Minecraft, and people were still looking for reasons to hate him.
Man, not only to chill on PewDiePie, he's a wholesome lad.
Like he started playing Minecraft and he's like, you know what, I can't
Yeah,
get into
it's awesome.
controversies with if I'm playing Minecraft, and I was like, and he just kept doing it, and I was like, I respect.
Imagine bullying a public figure so much that you just make him play only Minecraft.
I thought you were gonna say make them redesign their character for the movie. We did bully a whole ass
We
fucking
did.
studio.
To be fair, they deserved it.
Okay,
Because the
I know-
character design was terrible.
I know the people directing the movie probably aren't Sonic fans. So I mean, nobody in that studio was like, yo, this looks like ass. Nobody thought...
I was gonna say, no, it actually looks like Sonic, but then I realized it really didn't.
It really does. Compared to how good the new one looked, bruh.
The new one
Yeah.
looks great.
Honestly, it's like respect for them for actually listening.
But the sad part is, like, some animators probably got paid not a lot of money to grind this shit out.
To be fair, what I heard is that there wasn't a huge chunk of it done in that character design. It was really mostly just the trailer and maybe like a couple extra scenes. So the majority of the movie wasn't actually animated by that point.
Oh, okay.
It was shot but not animated.
That's odd because the release date's in a few months. When did the first trailer drop?
When did it drop? Was it still while we were in school last year?
No, I don't think so.
Was it over the
I
summer?
think it was
Yeah,
over the
it was
summer.
over the summer.
So it's odd that they would release a trailer with no content done.
It wasn't that no
Animated.
content, it was not a lot of animated content was done. So you could have gone through a lot of filming, which I think would take up the bulk of the time. Because with a team of animators, you could probably bust that out in a good couple months,
Tatiana.
right?
But animators definitely already don't get paid enough, so...
Yeah. But they didn't have a crazy amount done, from what I understand. From what I've heard.
Oh.
But who knows, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I was too lazy to read into it, quite honestly. but
Didn't
I
they
guess
push
it's-
back the release date?
I didn't
Well,
have
yeah,
a release
they
date
must
at
have.
the start, did they?
Oh.
Was it supposed to come out this year?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh. Honestly, Valentine's on 2020 is such an iconic day.
Good old Deadpool coming out on Valentine's. That was iconic.
Deadpool 1 was good. I like Deadpool 1.
I still haven't seen Deadpool 2. And I actually haven't seen the entirety of Deadpool 1 technically. I missed a
What do you
couple
mean technically?
Because when I watched Deadpool 1, it was on an airplane it was on an airplane when I was passing through UAE.
Oh,
So I was on Dubai, like whatever the Arizona Air Emirates.
Yeah.
And so they
Yeah,
don't
they
show,
censor
they
shit.
censor shit.
Yeah.
So I watched it,
Welcome
and it
to
was like
the
half an hour. It was like barely an hour
No,
long.
in Qatar they only cut out the masturbation scene.
Yeah, even I mean, for us in cinema, it's the same.
And they only cut out the if your right leg is Christmas and your left leg is Thanksgiving. Can I come between the holidays? That's all they cut out.
I don't think they cut out for that for us.
I definitely cut that out when I watched it.
Yeah, because like I didn't like because she's like technically I think she's nude in that scene, so they just cut it out. But they kept a surprising amount of gore and shit in that movie. But I guess.
Oh yeah.
I had fun in them. I watched Deadpool 2 twice.
Even
I'm
though
sorry,
it
did you say
was-
I had fun in that movie?
Yeah.
Which was like this fucking watching Joker.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you had fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't get it.
No, it's because you'd say I had fun watching that movie. No, I had fun.
I had fun in that movie.
Thank you, Mr. Grammar Police.
Alright,
Bruce suck.
No, it's because like whatever. You know, if I
Piece of
explain it, there's no
shit.
point now.
Explain it, do it. I dare
Alright,
you.
because I had fun in the movie. Sounds like you're masturbating in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That is not what I got from that actually at all.
Wait, why not? That's
What
what, I meant. When they cut out the masturbation scene, I had to put another one in.
Rub one out for the bands.
Rogue. You say Rogue One out for the bands?
For the bands.
I don't think band's ever been used in such a powerful way before.
Y'all ever jerk off for the
Charlie.
bands?
Jerk off always, bro. I never jerk off for reals. I'll be too powerful.
I'm jerking off right now as we speak.
Yeah, well, it's not illegal. There's no video footage of it, so there's not problem for it.
There's audio
It's
footage.
just phone sex.
There's audio footage of
Would you
me.
guys have phone sex?
Jesus Christ, this has
Would I have phone sex? I don't want to get hearing aids, bro. I've made that joke to you guys like at least 5 times.
That's funny.
And 4 of those times were during the last podcast.
Yeah, no, because the other 4 times when hearing aids were off, so...
I'm looking at the mic stuff and it's like dipping into like the red every now and then. And I'm just like, terrified.
I moved it further away.
I'm just gonna sit back a little bit and see.
It's moving away.
It's moving away.
Because look at that spike. Before we go, I want to talk about the rewind fork. Have you guys watched Doraemon?
No.
You guys heard of Doraemon?
I know who Doraemon is.
Yeah.
Doraemon's like a Japanese anime. It's like in the group of Japanese anime that got ported over to India as cartoon. Like Ninja Hattori,
Hey.
Shin-chan.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Ninja
yeah, yeah.
Hattori.
So Doraemon is like a cat from the 22nd century, and he has a pouch full of gadgets that like solve all your problems.
Wait,
And
is that
so-
the cat that looks sort of like a ninja? No.
It's in the big. It's the big blue cat.
He's like dummy thin.
I'll pull up a picture if you want.
And so one of the episodes, like he ate like a cake, and his mom was like, "I served you a slice of cake," and his mom was like, "I'm saving that for the guest, you fucking dumbass." And so he's like, pull some shit out of his pouch, and he put a few drops on the cake, and the cake like regenerated back to like a fresh slice. And I was like, bro, that'd be like hella powerful. So like,
That's like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but like on the ground.
no.
But he's not generating new cake.
He's not generating new cake.
He's
just-
regenerating.
He's like rewinding.
That's why I
the
said
cake.
it was like.
Oh,
It
you
was
know,
similar too.
dude. You know, my favorite movie was
Like
the,
a light.
the boy with the striped pajamas was really like
Striped
Life of
pajamas?
Pi. Yeah, bro, he's stripped. Stripped. But,
I watched the first time I watched that movie. I of course was like, "Oh, this is a depressing movie. It's sad and everything." And then my friend decided to send me a meme, like literally right after we watched it in the middle of like our history class. And he sent me this right after we watched it. And he goes to a different school, so he didn't know that I was watching it. So he said this completely unprovoked. And it was around the time like the Dat Boy meme was a thing.
Oh shit.
So he sent me
Oh,
the
shit.
Dat Boy in
Dat
striped
Boy.
pajamas. I couldn't handle that. That was too much for me.
I never got how that boy became like such a big thing.
It wasn't that big.
It was
It
pretty
was
big.
it was around for a while. Like,
Yeah.
I
Was
still
it?
see it
Yeah.
crawling around the
Was it?
remnants of like
Oh
Fort
shit,
Cringe
that
and stuff.
here come that boy. Oh shit.
Oh,
It
shit.
was like Crazy Frog but shitty, like a millennial Crazy Frog.
All I remember is someone made like a Hillary Clinton parody thing where it was like, "Here come that boy." Just kidding, it's me, Hillary.
I like the one.
that
Like,
one-
I
that
like the
one
one
sent
where like
me.
Hillary's face is like the parents buy the kid trampoline for Christmas, and Hillary's going around to play it, but the dog's already on the trampoline, and the dog is just Donald Trump's face. Have you guys not seen that?
No.
It's so funny.
Can I just mention? Okay, so I made a list of potential like talking topics,
Okay.
and one of them was basically Percy Jackson. So we talked about
When did you think about Percy Jackson this week?
we were talking about in my creative writing class we covered YA novels.
Oh, okay.
Sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, novels. And not a great lecture, but
Wait, what are YA novels?
Young adult.
young adult fiction. So like Hunger Games, Divergent is a book. Percy Jackson is considered. I know very little about Divergent other than the fact that it is a book. Yeah, so we talked about that. So I was like, oh, let's talk about YA books that we read when we were younger, and we did.
Did you guys read Hunger Games?
I read Hunger Games and I read whatever the second one was.
Catching Fire? You guys didn't read
Yeah.
the last one?
I read most of the last one, but then at some point I just got really sick of it, so then I just skipped to the end and I was like, oh, okay, that person dies. Cool.
The fucking Prim dies. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I
Why'd you
don't
kill
want to spoil
Prim?
it, bro. I don't want to spoil.
What was it? What's the last one called?
Mockingjay?
Mockingjay? Maybe.
Yeah.
I love
Jay.
What?
Fucking Jay, bro. He's such an idiot. Do you wanna go? Are you feeling it? You wanna go mock Jay again?
What?
Mocking
Do you get
Jay.
it? I literally
Oh my
explained the
fucking
fucking joke.
It took me a while. I like. My first thought was because I actually have a friend named Jay.
Fucking Jay.
Fucking Jay.
Fucking Jay.
Jay, if you're watching this, I love you. But I ain't gonna
You don't know
say
him.
Bitch. I can't. You tell me I can't love someone I don't know? It's called blind date.
To be fair, actually, I've never met Jay.
Yeah, you
in
love
real life.
your fight. You love.
Me and Jay have like a bond that's very strong for two people who've never met. It's
How do you
really
know?
funny. I know him like because we have a lot of mutual friends, right? And he gave me the guitar that I have
Oh.
at the moment. He's that dude, and we talked over like Discord a bunch because again, mutual friends. So we were all in like one Discord group, and we became good friends. And we always comment like vaguely gay shit on each other's Instagram posts.
That's kinda straight, bro.
We're always like, damn, papito.
Isn't that the
That's-
spicy chip that's like curled up?
No, it's that one Justin Bieber song.
No, that's Pringles.
No, dude, that's Bugles.
Oh, Bugle. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, my bad. How'd you know? Papito.
Papito.
do you remember that Twitter account, Pakalu Papito?
Oh my god.
That's
So
such a
bad.
good account.
That's still alive, isn't it?
Is it?
He doesn't tweet as much. Or like,
Is
I
it?
guess I don't follow him. I don't.
Is it a guy?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's true.
But I always. Do you guys remember that one brown dude off Vine? Like the old brown dude?
Jasul.
Jasul, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his deal? I'm so confused by that.
Who?
His account confuses me because he's such a brown dad and yet he's
Who are
doing
you
all that
talking
shit. Jasul, like the Vine old brown guy.
No clue. Oh, the dude, the Cristiano Ronaldo dude.
I think so.
Like he dressed up as like a Cristiano Ronaldo, but he was like not Cristiano Ronaldo because he was brown.
Wait, he was not Christian, bro.
Oh,
what?
bro, what?
Yeah.
The guy who dressed up as a person wasn't that person?
Haven't you seen the Kevin Spacey wearing a Kevin Spacey mask? I love that.
Yeah, I love that so much.
Have you seen Justin Trudeau wearing blackface?
I love that so much.
Were you telling me Justin Trudeau isn't black?
Wait, what? Maybe it's all the oil.
Topical.
Is that still going on?
That's yeah, because there was some oil spills recently in the reserves, in the
Is
reservations,
that the Brazilian reserve? Okay.
in the reservations, and people were unhappy.
Table
And
for four.
obviously, because Justin Trudeau was like,
Did you say
"Hey,
table for four?
I didn't think anyone heard me.
what?
Because of the reservation.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, you got
We're on a reservation right now.
Sorry?
Dude, don't give them our address, the fuck?
Oh shit! We're not on a reservation right now.
We're on a table for five, I swear. Speaking of table for five, are we eating dinner?
Nope.
There's only three of us,
Shit.
so we can't have dinner.
I thought your girlfriends were coming.
They're already here. Da-da-da-da.
Both right hands. I think he's thinking his right hand is my girlfriend,
That's gonna.
and his right hand is also his own girlfriend.
Bro, does she know?
I don't use my hand to jerk off. That's kind of
He
gay.
doesn't have two hands.
Inside him.
Yes, three.
My girlfriend's three hands inside her.
You guys are having a threesome.
No, that's a handsome.
That's what my mom calls me.
I thought
Hey, Dad, you're so
I thought your
handsome.
mom calls you husband.
Actually, my mom doesn't call me at all.
Now she calls you. You don't call her back then.
I call her never actually. I was about to say I do call her back often, but I really don't. I'm a terrible person.
Inside you.
Jesus.
Did y'all hear the shit about Chick-fil-A?
That they don't open on Sundays is whack, isn't it?
No, they started to open on Sundays.
What?
Yes.
That was their only defining quality. Now they're just KFC.
I've never been.
Neither
I
have
don't, think
I.
it's, I don't think it's in Canada, is it?
It's not. I think it's in Toronto. But that's it.
Of course it's in fucking Toronto. Bro, why does Vancouver never get any of the good shit? I came all the way here because I thought it would be better. No Instagram music. No Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the whole deal with the no Instagram music? That's weird.
Like, I barely get to see Last Week Tonight on time. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's kind of like.
It's kind of
And also,
sucks.
the Netflix is kind of like.
Dude, they took Rick and
Netflix
Morty
is
off the
apparently
moment the new season
Better
came
in
out.
Canada than it is in the States.
That's a lie.
That's.
Apparently.
Who,
So I've been
who's
told.
your source?
All the YouTubers use like NordVPN.
I think they're just paid to say that.
Yeah, probably. Although Brooklyn Nine-Nine isn't in America.
Yeah, because, and what is their company? NBC? Isn't that the same show that did Jeopardy?
I don't know. Probably.
Did you guys hear about the Jeopardy scandal?
What? Jeopardy has a scandal?
Like, there was this one dude that
It
was
still
on
exists.
that was on track for like getting like the most wins in the game, and apparently there's this theory that like he lost, and apparently there's a theory that it was rigged against him.
Was that MatPat one?
Yeah.
Matt Pat was on Jeopardy?
No, like Matt Pat brought it to my attention.
Oh.
I didn't see that. I saw that video, but I didn't know enough about Jeopardy to
It
actually
sounds
watch.
fun. Like I played it once. Like it was a residence event.
Oh yeah, that was last year, right?
Yeah. I did rubber for most of it.
I told myself I was gonna do homework during that, and I didn't.
Fucking 101, bro.
Break for the scale.
Pray for the scale, or I'm gonna fail.
That was the only good thing to come out of that math class. No, there's also I hit after the show. I heard of something about Chick-fil-A, and I was like, we can talk about this, and then I forgot.
Well, yeah, you know how they're racist, right?
They're apparently not racist anymore.
What?
What? I thought.
Wait, no, it wasn't racist. They were gay.
Yeah, they're gayest.
Gay?
They're gayest.
Now
they're not.
No, it's because they're Christian. They have to be gayest, right?
But they're not doing it anymore. They're like they used to donate to like charities that were anti-gay,
Oh, respect. I mean, not respect. Sorry.
and now they've stopped that.
Sorry, you're
Wait,
gonna
no, wait.
Fantastic.
Which one was the one that had like the everyone was talking about the chicken sandwiches? Was that Popeye?
That was Popeyes. Popeyes new chicken sandwich, and people are like, yeah, they're reevaluating how they're doing all that because of Popeyes, which I think is hilarious.
I think the best chicken sandwich will always be the spicy McChicken.
I think you're wrong. The best chicken sandwich is the junior chicken.
Oh, that's for just like McChicken for babies, bro. No,
Yeah,
I take
no,
that back.
I-
The best chicken sandwich will be the McGrill, and if you know what that is, you're a homie.
No, okay. Here's why I say the McChicken, the junior chicken, is the best chicken sandwich. It is literally the same as the McChicken, except way cheaper. Literally half the price. And the only difference is like it's like the same size and same toppings, but the only difference is that it doesn't have like a sesame bun.
Oh,
And
I'm
it
sorry,
comes in
what? A sesame bun.
A sesame.
Sesame bun.
It doesn't have a sesame bun, and it's like I guess like in a different package, and that's it. It's cheaper, and you can get it with like chipotle sauce or whatever sauce you want to get, like barbecue sauce, some shit.
I don't like.
And it tastes fantastic. Because
only McDonald's
it's like,
sauce
you can
I
get three
like
of them
is
for like
the-
$6.
Only McDonald's sauce I like is the spicy nugget dip, and their honey mustard's pretty good as well. To be fair.
Now the Szechuan. What was it called? What was it called?
Szechuan? I actually tried that. It's shit. It's just watery soy sauce.
Yeah, I figured.
Like I was in New York and we were leaving at like 2 p.m. and then the news came out the Szechuan sauce was back like 10 a.m. that day, so we went and had chicken nuggets for breakfast with Szechuan sauce.
Iconic. Yeah.
Wait, how did you ever watch Doraemon? Bro? It's like, do you guys remember like the Hangama? No?
What?
I'm talking to anime. It's like an Indian cartoon TV.
Yeah, I've heard of Hangama.
It's like where all the or like Animax. That's why I got into anime, like Zatch Bell and shit.
Yeah, I actually thought Doraemon was like a brown TV show at first.
It's
Because the only time I saw...
it's just a Japanese flag in it.
No, because, okay, I didn't watch it avidly. I only saw it like when I was in Pakistan and like watched, like flipping through my cousin's TV. And like Doraemon will come up occasionally, and because it's in Pakistan, it's dubbed in Urdu.
Oh yeah,
So you'd be like, Doraemon!
I'm pretty sure I watched most of it in Hindi.
Aap kaise ho Doraemon? Haan haan
I only saw that stuff in when I was in India. I never saw it when I was in Dubai. Because in Dubai they don't have that shit.
And Doraemon doesn't look like conventional anime.
Yeah, it does.
Not
It
like
looks like normal anime, bro. What?
it looks different than I think
Because
most.
it's old anime.
Yeah, because at that
It
point,
looks like Naruto season 1.
at that point I only seen like
Pokemon season 1.
newer anime. My only real bar against it was like Dragon Ball Z
Bar Binks.
Bar Binks,
for
boy.
anime, and I think
This is gonna be a good day. Bar Binks watching anime. It's like me introducing myself to Tarzan. Anime.
yeah. So Doraemon, I actually not even to mention it. It does look like it's just older anime because like it looks a lot like Sailor Moon and everything.
Looks a lot like Dragon Ball Z as well.
I disagree.
You tend to.
Shit, here we go again.
What was you said we should have a code word in case things get like too heated.
Why would you tell
If
us
you
that?
tell everyone, they're gonna
This is
know the
not a
code word.
I can cut things out. Also, I think it's stupid, which is why I'm telling everyone.
I think it's kind of smart, you know. You gotta like, if especially if we ever make this like a live stream, we should have like code word. Like when you can't cut stuff out, like the ability to be like, all right, yo, sauce it out, or like sauce them down, you know.
How would you use the code word though? Because like if you just say it, it's gonna be obvious that.
But they don't know what it means.
Yeah, I'll make it something normal, like, bro, I gotta take a shit.
So in the middle of their lives, I gotta take a shit, but then you don't go anywhere.
Here's what we got. We should just learn
Sign language.
Morse code.
Just go beep to each other.
You know, we should take fireball jutsu, take the hand signs, and make it the code.
Can we encode the entire of ASL onto Naruto?
Maybe. Why make our own?
What do you mean code the entirety of the ASL?
Like we rewrite the entire of American Sign Language, but just with Naruto hand signs.
Wait, we can do that. Like, why don't we?
That would just be a
make our
different
own?
sign language.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, can we do that? Is that allowed? Is that possible?
I
No
think.
one's
I mean,
if it's better than ASO, it's,
Which
no.
it obviously will be.
yeah.
It'll just be another sign language because there's like 17,000 sign languages.
But this is better than ASO.
I mean, you could technically. You'd have to come up with the whole like it's a fully fledged system and language that's open to development. Technically speaking, as all languages are, so you could do that,
It'll be like Java.
but it would be very difficult.
Spoken like a true computer scientist.
Thank you. I think it's spoken like a true computer. 11110.
Beep bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep beep beep. You know what I hate?
Cowboy?
You know all those memes we used to make, like, engineers be like, I got a machine due next Friday.
Yeah.
I literally have a radio due next Friday, and I'm not even an engineer. I have to make a motherfucking radio.
There was I as soon as you said radio, it just reminded me of some song, but now I don't know what song it is.
Something radio. Yo,
My heart's
there
on
we go.
stereo.
That's the bitch.
That's not radio.
It's not stereo though, but that's not the song.
Stereo, radio, ayo.
Are you stereotyping?
No, I'm radio typing.
My heart's a stereo.
My
It beats
heart's
for
a
you, so
radio.
listen close and sing along to every note.
Uh-oh.
It's a radio.
Make me a radio. And hey, it is a radio.
You don't
Dumbass.
say
It is a, oh my god.
I know my songs when I do know my
Video
songs.
kill the radio song. I'm dead.
Did you say Video Kill the Radio song?
That's a song, isn't it?
It's Video Kill the Radio Star.
Is it Star?
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
really?
that.
Video kill the radio star. Video kill the radio star.
Da, 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 da. Oh, oh.
Oh wait, I already did that.
Yeah, I don't know this whole song.
Has anyone ever told you you have the face for radio? You guys have never heard that one?
I have, but I haven't in a very long time.
I told a joke the other day to you and like one of our other friends, and like you laughed so much harder. I felt like you've never heard it before. I was like, that seems like kind of dude to like suck dick for bus money and then walk home.
I actually hadn't heard that.
You've never heard that? That was like my high school's insult for like 3 years, bro.
For some reason, in high school for me, we avoided those kind of jokes for the most part. Because I guess me and my friends were really mature. But then we would just make things that... Our jokes mostly consisted of us bullying our one friend. Who
So
wasn't
that's
me,
what it is.
surprisingly.
Oh my god.
It was just being like, oh my god, this insert person here, because I'm not going to reveal his name for some reason, is a fucking idiot. Put your pants on, things like that. Because there was one instance where I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm at your place, I'm here to pick you up. Because I told him I was going to go pick him up to go to this one thing. And he was like, wait, what? I just took my pants off. And it's like, why?
He was kind of mad. That was already. Okay, wait. I actually have a really funny. Like, I don't know if it's funny, but when I heard it, I like couldn't stop laughing. So like, I have a Discord group, right? It's not like it's people that I've met before and people that I haven't.
What a flex.
And we used to play like
So Discord
League. We used to play League, CS:GO stuff together, and so we were on call, and like one of our friends, like called, and he wasn't that good. We were like, Like, yo, what's up? Is like your mic okay? It's like, oh no, I'm using my computer mic because my headphones aren't working. We're like, oh, my headphones aren't with me. We're like, go get them. It's like, oh no, I left my headphones out to dry. And listen, it gets better. We're like, why are your headphones wet? So we thought he maybe like drop water. Oh no, they got wet in the shower. Wait, it gets better. It's like, how did they get wet? They were in my pocket. I was like, so you were clothed in the shower? No, my pants were just in the shower. And we were all like, what the fuck? How did your headphones get wet in the shower with your pants that weren't on but they were in the shower?
That's just that was a wild from start to finish. In the most, like, not wild way.
Because initially it's like, oh, headphones got wet, that's fine, they probably drop water. But like in the shower, like, what? Was he listening to music? And it's like, oh no, it was just in my pant pockets. You were wearing pants in the shower? No, they were just in the shower. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I think our Discord group icon, like still to this day, is like a clothing rag with like headphones on it.
Actually, what else is on my agenda?
Oh yeah, look at your agenda.
The fucking transit strike, you lads.
Nobody's
You're
gonna
fucking
relate.
excited. Oh, and another one is Disney Plus. Disney Plus came out this weekend?
Yeah. Well,
11,
last
whenever
week.
that was. Whenever you post this, actually.
Oh yeah, the last weekend, I guess. They were recording this the weekend after Disney Plus came out.
What is it, Mandalorian?
Yes.
He's
Yes.
fucking Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda memes, I love those.
He's so cute, bro.
He's so adorable.
Isn't it a she?
I don't know.
It's so adorable.
Dennis told me it was a 40-year-old lady, and I was like, bro,
50-year-old.
50-year-old lady, my bad.
Isn't
I don't know if it's a
Yoda,
lady.
like,
I don't know anything about.
I don't watch
I don't
the
know.
show.
I haven't seen it either, so I have no idea what the gender is, if it even has a gender.
No, the first thing, like, the internet was up in arms about how cute it was. Everyone's like, it's not Yoda. Yoda died in the Empire. And I was like, shut the
What
fuck
the
up.
fuck? It's Baby Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
I made a meme out of it for my prof. For a prof of mine.
You've made too many memes this semester.
There's no
For
such
your
thing.
profs. No, for your profs.
But I've only made
I think your prof's trying to court you.
I made two
Court.
memes.
Bro, who says that?
Who doesn't?
It was again from a creative writing class, and our creative writing participation assignment is make a meme.
Mega meme.
Big dead ass is just make and submit a meme.
Who's gonna check the source for the meme though? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
And
When
so
you
I had two meme ideas, and I was like, I will use this and this Baby Yoda for another one. I didn't like the Baby Yoda one as much, so instead I just sent that directly to my prof.
We just said Baby Yoda.
Maybe you gotta
I made a Baby Yoda meme, so I found like a picture of my prof when he was younger on Google.
That's kind of creepy.
It was really easy. I searched up his name, and it was the second picture there, and I was like, fair enough. And I put that as Baby Yoda, and I just put it next to like his current picture next to adult Yoda, and that was it. That was the whole meme.
Oh.
Like I said, not a great meme, but he enjoyed it.
It's good to know. Did you send an email
He-
back
he
saying I
responded.
enjoyed it?
He responded saying he enjoyed it.
I enjoyed that. instead of like upvoting or liking or whatever.
You directly email your prof with a meme about them, and you're like, "Dear Professor Stevenson,"
Oh.
and it's just a picture. Regards.
I love saying warm. My dad is always like, you email like a pussy. Because like, I'll always be like, sorry for the inconvenience, warm regards. Like, stop saying sorry, bitch, you had a question. And I was like, but what if they were inconvenienced? He's like, shut the fuck up and just email them, you dumbass. I'm
So
like,
yeah, you just send a meme. Regards.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
sorry for the inconvenience.
Regards. Sorry for the
Like,
inconvenience.
I feel like if you're sending a meme, you should probably say sorry for the inconvenience. Because if it's like a shit meme, you know?
No, I'm not apologizing for my shit memes to my prof. Especially if they have like a shit class. Only way I'd apologize for like a shitty meme is like if they are like not
Sharp.
a shitty teacher.
Do. I don't know why.
Which to be fair, actually, my teacher is not a shitty prof.
I thought you didn't like the class.
I don't like doing the class.
So
Like, I don't like doing the stuff in the class. I don't mind the class itself. I don't appreciate
What is
the
a
fact.
class, but what is a class, but it's stuff, you know?
If would a class by any other stuff be as sweet?
Be a sweet.
No, it's like I thought I'd enjoy it, and I was enjoying it at first in the beginning of the semester. But now at this point, I'm just like, why? I really don't want to write another essay.
Okay, wait, this came up in my random word generator. Youthful, so let's be like, what do you feel like when you're old you're gonna miss the most? I feel like it's probably like how much I can drink.
Oxygen. Knowing the current state of the climate.
I feel like eating like shit, or like
Eating
just
shit.
living like as a terrible-
Living life.
Living life, yeah. like my current diet is complete fucking ass.
You think yours? At least you eat.
Sounds like a you problem.
This is definitely me from. I don't eat.
See, future you doesn't have to worry about missing stuff when they were young, he could just die of starvation, you know?
Exactly. I just make sure there's no future me. Problem solved.
Make sure there's no future. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like second podcast, like, recording 2 in one day is kind of cursed.
Cursed.
We said it once. We don't know if it's cursed.
Well, I mean, I think it's just late. Like when we
The
go
late
that
night,
late.
late boy hours. And like we got into like I feel like we're just looking for controversial topics. Like we talked about the racist dude. Or was that the first podcast?
No, that was the second one.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Don
Mono.
Cherry. That was the second one.
John Cheadle, sorry.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Did you guys know he was in Russia or Cuba? Fun fact.
He was.
Yeah, he was the main character. He was alongside Jackie Chan.
He was Jackie Chan. Don Cheadle is Jackie Chan, confirmed. This is that meme. I'm gonna tell my kids this is Jackie Chan.
I'm gonna tell my kids this is Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I'm actually made that meme.
I'm surprised no one's
I'm
put
gonna
like Xi
tweet that.
Jinping, and no one, I'm gonna tell my kids this is Winnie the Pooh.
They probably have. He's just blocked it. I haven't seen anything shut him down. Chinese government has removed this message.
Weren't people, I think someone, who was it? I think, oh yeah, Hassan Minhaj was like, what if we just make like TikToks, like we stand with Hong Kong? Because
Yeah, I
it's
saw
a
that.
Chinese company, I think.
Yeah. What would happen if that happened?
Probably just
What would happen if that happened?
What would happen if that happened? What the shit?
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the computer glitched and decided to cut.
That's what she said.
Did we lose any funny jokes? Like, is there anything else?
We lost a good bit.
Funny
I feel
jokes.
like- yeah, bold of you to assume that any of our jokes are jokes.
Jokes.
Bold of you to assume that any of our funny are jokes.
Bold of you is joke.
Bold is my
Joke,
favorite
bold, funny
format.
you. Joke.
Italics.
Underline.
Strike through.
Oh shit, that's too powerful. That's like a hymn.
Highlight.
Comic Sans.
That's
That's very Comic Sans of you to think that.
Comic the.
What if you wanted to date a girl, but she was like Helvetica or no Vetica, you know?
What if I can't remember another. I don't know another fucking.
You don't know any more phones?
I don't know any more fucking.
What if you wanted to date a girl, but she was like, no time old Greek?
The fuck?
As opposed to Times New Roman.
What is the opposite to Roman Greek?
Bro,
Have you
why
read
is that
Percy
your
Jackson?
country?
Have I met Percy Jackson? No.
Have you read?
What's the opposite of times? No time.
Wouldn't it be space?
That's complimentary. That's the opposite.
No.
Space. Time.
Space time continuum.
That's why when you say space time, it cancels out.
Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing? Space time continuum.
Yeah, and it's just space time.
That's why I asked: is the space time continuum an actual thing?
Space time.
Well, isn't a continuum just like a thing that
Continues.
It doesn't continue. Space time is like it's like if the universe was a play, space time is just the stage.
Space time. Come on, grab your friends.
Travel to
We're
space
gonna go to very lands.
space to space and time to time. Space time, space time.
And that's the intro to our podcast.
Space time. That's
Uh,
definitely copyrighted. We cannot make that our intro.
Well, we can always
Is
sing
it-
a saying
is
space
it
time.
fair?
Well,
use
no.
if we
It's
change it.
parody. So it's transformative in nature, therefore it should be fine.
It's barely transformative.
Transformative.
We changed adventure to space.
Hey, okay, if Weird Al could not get sued for like a bunch of stuff,
It's Weird Al. We're not Weird Al.
that's
we're
bold.
weird.
That's
I don't know about the Al.
That's very Helvetic of you to assume.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm glad you're using the one phone I taught you. You've grown, haven't you?
What if you're dating a girl but she uses fucking Chicago formatting to cite her citations?
Citation needed.
I didn't even need a citation. But if you're having sex, you better cite your sources.
I learned this from my mom.
Wait.
Isn't that a Fergie song? I got this from my mom.
Why you taking shit from your mom, huh?
She gave it to me, bro.
Give it back.
After sex, I'd like to thank
Like
the Academy.
I like to thank the Academy.
It's Pornhub.
We could thank, what's the one dude on Pornhub who makes the non
No, he did non. Everyone does non.
Ryan Creamer.
Everyone does
You know he
non.
works for College Humor?
Really?
Yeah.
Like he used to, or he still?
No, he still does.
Did he
College
work?
Humor is
Did he
not
get
a-
a job at College Humor because of that, or did
I
he
have
just,
no idea when.
Just his
I
personal
haven't kept
project?
up with College Humor in such a long time. Ever since I
Yeah.
swapped to like Dropout TV, I think it's called. Like I haven't like
Yeah,
watched
I think it was
a lot of
Dropout.
their videos.
I don't know what any of that is.
I mean, I follow them on Facebook. They're actually quite funny. I'm
I
surprised.
really there's like okay. There was a time where the skits were hilarious, and then I think what is it, Trap or like Zach left, and I was like, I don't want to watch you guys
He's
anymore.
Zach's. Wait, which Zach?
Zach, stop.
Zach's the Asian guy.
Yeah, he's still there.
Is he? I haven't. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong. But like, I like
Unless-
the new cast. I like Ali and Raphael. They got
Yeah,
a bunch of newer people now.
They're quite cool. The entirety, like, what do you call it? I was pretty surprised when I first, because I remember I never used to watch them when I was young, but like, now they're pretty good.
Like Jake and Amir was funny as hell, bro.
There was one time Lin-Manuel Miranda got on College
Don't you
Humor.
mean long?
Excuse you, I say the proper term.
I say
Natural log.
I say e to the inverse of
E
the
to
function.
the wait. You mean e to the lin, e to the lin, e to the lin?
You keep going. That's just one, bro.
And that's just lin.
You just me, bro.
Bruh. I was gonna make a dumb
Make
Lin
it.
joke, and the reason I'm not making it is because I have no way to properly word the joke.
No, make it. You have to make it.
I can't.
You have the
I'm
English
figuring out how
language.
to do it.
You have the English language.
Okay.
Wait, did Annie, did you have a prompt that you wanted to ask, and you're like, oh, wait for the podcast to start?
Yes. Let's let Hassan tell his dumb bad joke first.
I can't
and then-
figure out how to word the joke. It's one of those like calling you by your full name. Your mom's calling you by your full name things. You know you fucked up, but I have no idea what's the setup for this kind of joke.
I think you just set it up.
What?
I think you just set it up. Like, that's the setup.
I'm just gonna say the punchline, and it's about the log natural being called the inverse of e to the x by its mother.
That's such a good joke. I'm glad we keep our standards up, you know?
I love how you say that's such a good joke. Glad we keep our standards up, as if you assume this is going to be a good joke.
I feel like, I mean... Okay, Annie, what's your prompt?
You shut your face. Or do you want to save it for the next podcast? Because, like...
Are we...
It's kind of dumb though, but just okay. One any which.
What? Any witch?
That's the one. If you could
Any
choose
witch,
any.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Fuck's sake! If you could choose any jutsu from Naruto, which one would you take?
You can only take one?
You can only take one. You
Shadow
can-
Clone, Shadow Clone, Shadow
Flying Raijin.
Clone. Shadow Clone.
I want to be able to, like... Yo, if I had Flying Raijin, I wouldn't have to worry about the fucking bus strike.
If you have Shadow
I would just go... I'll go to campus tomorrow, right? Go to campus tomorrow. I wouldn't even go to Annie's house. I just go to where my classes are. And be like, bling.
No, I'll leave a Shadow Clone at Annie's place.
All it takes is for like someone to accidentally like trip over your guy. And you.
I'll send them. I'll have backup.
How?
One for each course will be on campus. Think about how much work I can do.
But here's the thing, you wake up in the morning, you send a shadow clone to be in your bed asleep, right? And you walk to school, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you immediately undo the shadow clone, but it's asleep, right?
So
So then
you-
you get the full resting.
Fair enough. That's not bad. So if you had like 100 shadow clones all sleeping throughout the night, and you wake up and you like let them all go, go 100 times
100 sleeps.
8 hours of sleep. You have 800 hours of sleep within a day.
Is that even allowed?
You're jacked, bro. It's finished.
You're Jack. Yeah, you
You're
can
fucking
just keep
Jack.
one
Jack.
Shadow Clone like stuck in the gym.
No, but then they take damage.
Yeah,
Does
so
that count?
Yeah. You would feel the damage of that.
That was a lot of damage.
I'll just make him do like treadmill stuff.
Okay, what's yours?
I was gonna say Flying Raijin as well. Either Flying Raijin or the whatever the fuck Orochimaru does. To stay alive all the time.
Isn't like a whole bunch? Isn't like a whole bunch? But like then you have to like become white.
He's blue.
Oh no!
Oh no, being white would be terrible. I would have so much privilege and so much not privilege.
Not privileged, bro.
I think I wouldn't want me to be white. I would want one of my parents to be white because halfies are the cutest.
That's true, and and depending on like which half you end up getting more, it's nice.
No, because
If you get like a white half
because
more,
it's
nice.
actually a biological proven because when two like brown people have a child, their genes are more likely to be more similar. So
Yeah.
it's closer towards like incest kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if like a white dude and
I
a
see
brown
that.
woman like
This
mate,
is true.
and so like
That's why I'm gonna go for a non. No, that's why.
I mean if you date a happy then your children would technically still be halfies unless you give your brown
That'd
side,
be
she gives
quarteries.
her brown side.
Well, it won't be quarters because if she's brown, she'll be a third. There'll be three halves.
Unless she gives away
There are 3 halves inside of you.
Three quarters.
You were actually equal to 2. 3.
4.
4? No, 3 over 2 is 1.5.
If there are 2 3 halves inside of you, you are 3.
But yeah, no. So like, what if she gives like half of her brown side, and then you're just like, ah, shit, my children is just brown now.
No, they'll be at most 3/4 brown.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, but I said 3.
3 halves.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to make someone white, I would probably make one of my
Make
parents-
someone white.
I'd probably make one of my parents white, because that way I can be more attractive, you know.
Actually, that's a good question. Who would you make white in general?
Make white.
Who would you make white at the moment? I would pick Michael Cera. I want to see Michael Cera be a white dude.
No, I would pick Michael Cera's Final Evolution, dude. Jesse Eisenberg. Or no, sorry. What is it?
Jesse Eisenberg.
It is Jesse Eisenberg.
No, it's Andy
Jesse
Samberg.
Eisenberg is stage 1.
Andy Samberg.
That's his Final Evolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It goes Michael Cera, Jesse Eisenberg, Andy Samberg.
Yeah. If Andy Samberg was white, dude, he would be like hella
Bro.
attractive. Like, I think
you
there's
say
a
hello,
small
Opie?
show like Brooklyn 98+1, and then he would be a great like main character on that. Like, he just flows and like ebbs really well.
Brooklyn
Flows
33
and
times the
ebbs.
root of 9.
3 times the root of 9. Wait.
Brooklyn 33.
Negative 33. She.
You what about the complex conjugate of the?
Or the regular conjugate, bro.
No, I'm complexy boy.
Complan boy.
Okay, should we do the outro? Outro. Should we do the outro?
Are we at the end of this thing?
Can you tell me I'm moving?
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Don't forget to check out this week's sponsors. Fucking
No one.
we don't have sponsors.
Use promo code We're Poor at any place.
Oh wait, we have to plug something. We have to plug the GoFundMe.
Oh shit, yes.
Did you set it up?
No, but we will. By the time
We
this
will
comes
by
out.
the time this goes up.
In
Hopefully, I
fact,
will literally
bullshit.
not edit this until Annie puts this GoFundMe up.
Bro, you're not gonna edit this even after I put this
I won't
fucking
edit
GoFundMe.
this. It'll take me a very long time to get around to editing
Isn't that
this.
a really selfish GoFundMe? Like, it's not.
I might actually no. I'll probably edit this maybe next Saturday night
Like,
because
people are like, oh, I need money
won't
for my
have- I'll have a lot
dad's
more time.
surgery.
No, this is for colorblindness.
We're
Okay,
like,
so
Hussein
basically,
wants to see the color red.
yeah. So basically, Annie, take it away.
Hassan. Oh, I'm taking it away. Unfortunately, Hassan is colorblind, and
Unfortunately, I think it's like lucky skill. Like, he brings like how many podcasts have colorblind?
It's a quirky trait.
How many podcasts have colorblind hosts on?
he didn't know what the.
I think a surprising amount.
He's never seen grass. He can't actually see the things with color.
He doesn't know how to drive.
If things have color, I can't see them.
Yeah, so they're
So I'm the perfect anti-racist, and yet I'm still racist.
the people in camo. They're actually like proper gone. Like Hassan actually can't see them. So
Unless they're black and white camo.
yeah, that's the greatest camo. Like I'm so glad we're trying to hide against these black and white trees.
Let's hide in the dark, bro.
Hide in the dark.
Oh fuck.
All right, so basically, we've decided to set up a GoFundMe to get Hassan some colorblind glasses, so we can show him how cool the world is and how what he's missing out on.
Did you do the math? Did you like check the price? How much
Yeah, so the price is for like the base level one is like 400-ish Canadian.
Okay.
Okay, which isn't bad. So all we're going to raise is at least a big chunk of that, so that we can split the rest of it, and we can finally Hassan can live. Hassan can.
Whatever the overflow of that money, if there is any, which I'm doubtful, I call dibs for that to get me new glasses, just normal glasses.
No. The rest of the money will go to those trees and shit.
Oh, actually, that's a lot better.
The trees and shit.
The
I
Mr.
was just
Beast
gonna
thing.
put it into McDonald's.
It's the problem with the trees and shit is we're not gonna get anywhere near enough money until, like, even if we do, it'll be like months in the future when the trees are over. Trees are finished. There are no more trees.
Because let's be real, I'm not gonna edit this podcast until like 4 months after this.
Yeah, and it's not. And even if you did, like, it's not like people are gonna be like, oh, like the one viewer is gonna be like, oh, let me donate right now. So
Also,
either way,
well,
please help Hassan see.
Yeah, help
Every
me
60
see.
minutes,
Hassan doesn't.
Hassan can't see anything. He
It
looks
happens
at
once every 60 minutes.
He looks-
I go blind.
Yeah, he's looking at the red Switch controller, and to him it's grey. He's looking at the Fanta bottle, and to him it's like another shade of grey. He went to Nando's, and the sign is
Not
grey.
there.
It's not there.
He was
Nando's didn't
driving the car and there was no traffic light, so he ran over everyone on the street, and it was just a group of 10 kindergartners.
kindergartners.
So go to the other GoFundMe, which is for his bail money.
Yeah, so get on that.
Although alternatively, this might make you not want to donate money to my GoFundMe. I now have night vision.
Yeah, I can also see.
There's no like light in the darkness, right? Therefore, there's no color. Therefore, I can see everything.
Yeah, he's right. If you turn off the light, because there's no color, and he's colorblind, he can see everything.
Yeah.
It's really insane. It's amazing. It's like
It's like negation.
Negation.
Negation. If you take
Negation.
symbolic logic, De Morgan's.
Uh-oh.
De Morgan's did.
respect.
P therefore Q is logically equivalent to not Q therefore not P.
That's not De Morgan's.
That's not De Morgan's, but it's true.
That's the mama.
Do you guys use Jemama's law in?
Mama's law.
It would be De Morgan's if it negated that whole thing.
Damn. That sort of thing is why we
No.
need to get Hassan some colorblind glasses.
That's
And
not
also
true.
potentially a girlfriend.
No, that is De Morgan's.
Once he sees color, he can see.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he'll be a CEO earning 300,000.
C.
He'll see your
C.
EO.
I can like look. See.
Yeah, and then all the females. Oh, bro! Once you see color, it's done.
I'll finally be able to see a female. I wonder what they look like.
So yeah, go and donate. We leave the link somewhere. Yeah, hopefully.
We leave the link somewhere.
If you analyze the waveform, the link is actually there. So just
no,
it's one of those- it's one of those-
download the podcast and convert it into like
A
run it
wave
backwards.
file.
No, run it backwards and then
Run it
convert that into a binary code and convert that into hexadecimal and then convert that into English and then
Why would you
reverse it.
convert from binary to hexadecimal? Just convert it right to hex.
No,
hexadecimal.
because when you do it, you get this the penis.
No, you want to convert. You want to convert the backwards.
No, when you convert to binary, it's like 0, 1, 0. It's like penis.
what?
0, 1,
And then
And then the hexadecimal that codes to convert that to ASCII, and it also makes.
Whoa! Watch your language. You don't say words like
and then hold your breath and share this with 5 friends.
I swear,
I'm gonna
if you
end
could
it
get
there.
5 more friends to sign up for this, we could get everyone involved. It's not a pyramid scheme, I swear.
And that's the